Horse breeders in Peru loved the conformation, action, proud carriage, and beauty of their horses. They bred these horses for their temperament, smooth ambling gait, and energy, strength, and stamina. The result is the Peruvian Paso, also known as the national horse of Peru. The Peruvian is more than a show horse. He was bred and raised to work hard and provide smooth, reliable transportation. Peruvian horses excel in many aspects of pleasure riding. Because they were originally bred to carry their riders long distances over harsh terrain, the horse is an ideal blend of spirit, energy, and sensitivity, with a great willingness to please, which makes them an excellent partner for search and rescue operations. This video highlights EvP Quixote. What is search and rescue? Simply put, search and rescue teams look for lost people. Hunters, joggers, toddlers, senior adults, in the woods, on city streets, in broiling heat and blinding blizzards. Many searchers are specialists: trackers, cavers, mountain climbers, pilots, dog handlers. And of course, there are the horses. Horses are invaluable search partners. Typically, they don't track scents like dogs, but they do have highly developed hearing, smell, and sight. Horses are every bit as good at search and rescue, just for different reasons. As prey animals, horses are instinctively aware of their surroundings and will alert to anything out of the ordinary, especially another human, animal, or potential threat. The challenge for a mounted team is to take that awareness and turn it into a tool. Mounted teams are better able to perform a quick, exploratory search and try to keep a lost person from wandering further. Unlike ATVs, we can travel rapidly without damaging potential clues. We're not generally hindered by terrain, climate, ground cover, or the length of time a subject has been missing. Plus, we benefit from an elevated perspective and can often spot clues that might be missed by a searcher on the ground. After all, we have an extra set of eyes and ears as well as a sensitive nose to help. We expect a lot from the horses that are used in search and rescue. The horse must have the stamina for up to 12 hours of work under varied weather conditions and diverse terrain, so constant conditioning is a must for both rider and horse. We carry radios, maps and compass, and GPS units when we're on a search, so our equine partners must be well behaved and able to stay calm when faced with radio chatter, helicopters flying overhead, and ground teams passing through the woods. Our equine partners must be able to adapt to camping overnight, either in corrals or picketed near other horses, and to campfires and foot traffic and all the other activities that take place on a search. They must move forward through varied terrain and move backward in a straight line, ford creeks and streams and walk through mud, cross bridges and paved roadways, stand quietly and work on tasks near moving traffic, and negotiate obstacles normally found in the wilderness. A regular part of mounted training involves bomb-proofing, constantly exposing the horses to activities and obstacles that might be encountered in the field. These include working around burning highway flares, walking calmly over fallen logs and crossing creeks in mud, opening gates, standing quietly when rescue vehicles have their lights and sirens going, working with raincoats, ponchos, and plastic garbage bags, ignoring opening umbrellas, tolerating loud noises, dragging logs, tires, and cans, and being ponied by another horse and rider. You can probably already see why the Peruvian horse is such a good fit for search and rescue work. The two primary gaits of the Peruvian are well suited to covering ground smoothly, safely, and comfortably. But of all the traits that distinguish the Peruvian, perhaps his tremendous brio is the most prized. Brio is an inherent quality of a noble and willing spirit that enables the horse to perform with an exuberance that can only be described as thrilling. Search tasks can be challenging and tedious as the rider carefully looks and listens for any clues to the whereabouts of a lost or missing person. All of the senses are engaged: sight, hearing, intuition, smell. Brio gives the Peruvian its willingness and ability to perform tirelessly for many hours in the service of its rider. When a mounted team is not on a search, you may find them meeting the public at demonstrations, schools, scout meetings, and workshops. You see, a valuable part of the effort is what we call preventive search and rescue, teaching parents and their children what to do if they get lost, or better yet, how not to get lost in the first place. Because the best search is the one that doesn't happen.